All right, we are live. We are live once again. What's going on, everyone? This is Zach Shaheed broadcasting live from Georgia, guys. And I'm going to give you guys another live Zach fact about branding, okay? Social media branding, to be exact. We're going to talk about why you need to be everywhere, okay? Why you need to be everywhere. Because, guys, when you are trying to leverage the power of social media to build your brand, you absolutely want to make sure you have a presence on the social media outlets, right? So you want to make sure your brand is everywhere. And I actually put together a PowerPoint slide, real quick PowerPoint slide, guys, that I want to go over in this live Zach Fact with you all to talk about why you want to be everywhere and how you can get your brand known all over the place. So let me start this screen share, and we will jump right into it. All right, so you guys should be seeing my screen right now. And again, guys, we're talking about branding. We're branding ourselves using social media. And again, you want to make sure you are everywhere, okay? You want to make sure your brand is known on all the social media platforms, that you have a presence. Now, you may not use all the platforms extensively. Like I know I have a presence on Instagram, I have a presence on Snapchat, Pinterest, LinkedIn, LinkedIn, but I don't necessarily use all of those platforms on a regular basis, but I have a presence. Okay, I have a presence. I primarily use myself, Facebook, for most of my stuff, but guys, I have a presence on all social media outlets. So you want to make sure you are everywhere. And we're going to go through these slides, guys, and kind of drive this point home some. So when you guys see this symbol right here, okay, without even seeing the name, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? And this is branding, guys. This is a great example about branding. Whenever you see this swoosh right here, it's called a swoosh. We all know that it represents Nike, right? And we all know Nike sells athletic wear, tennis shoes, all that good stuff. So their brand is known, and their brand is known everywhere. I don't care where you post this at, everybody will recognize this as a Nike swoosh. Guys, Coca-Cola, right? Even though it says Coca-Cola, as soon as you see this red text, you automatically know that Coca-Cola sells sodas. We know their brand, that's what their brand represents. Okay, with Apple, if you can put this logo anywhere, guys, anywhere in the world, and people will know that this is Apple. We all know that Apple sells the iPhone, they have MacBooks, they have other devices, but their brand stands out. Same thing with Microsoft, okay? We know Microsoft sells computers, they have cell phones, all different type of electronic devices. So guys, these logos, right? These logos represent a brand, that these brands are recognized all across the world. And you guys want to start developing yourself as a brand that is recognized just like these companies are recognized. Even when you see this race car, guys, think about this. Red Bull is on the side of a race car. Now, if you was to see this race car driving down the street, would you think that Red Bull made cars? No, nobody thinks Red Bulls make cars. We all know Red Bull is an energy drink. Okay, we know that. Why? Because that's their brand. Okay, we know that. So brand awareness, guys, is very important. So it is the same online as it is offline. You need to be consistent. When building your brand, guys, you gotta be consistent. So if you're on, social media as Sam Owen 101, and then on Twitter as new video for you, and then on YouTube as new video to go, and then LinkedIn is a different name, guys, you're causing confusion on your social media platforms. So you want to make sure that on all the platforms you are on, you are using the same name, okay? The same name. So like on my social media platforms, guys, I'm always Zach Shaheed, because I'm building my brand around me. And I highly recommend you guys build your brand around yourself as well. Okay, so I'm Zach Shaheed on every social media platform. But if you guys have multiple platforms with different names, guys, it can confuse your audience. So nobody is going to know you are the same person or business. Okay, nobody's going to know. So you got to make sure they know by using the same name across all of the platforms. So likewise, guys, if your website has a certain color scheme, you want to make sure your Facebook page, your Twitter page, and any other page you're using, guys, your logo or your letterhead has the same color scheme online. You want to make sure your brand is congruent across all the social media platforms. So when somebody hits your page, they know exactly what they're going to get. Just like Coca-Cola, Apple, Nike, guys, people recognize their brand. Okay, their color schemes are normally always the same. So it's the same thing when you're building your brand and promoting your business on social media. You want everything to be congruent, because if not, people are not going to take you seriously, guys. You want people to look at you as a real brand, look at you like you're building a real business. So make sure your stuff is congruent. So how can you be more consistent? And it's something you have to do from the very beginning, guys. When you're new and you're building your brand on social media, you have to be consistent from the very beginning. So first of all, you're going to decide on a business name. So like I said, I recommend that you guys brand yourself. So use whatever your name is. Like my name is Zach Shaheed. Okay, my website is mentorwithzach.net. All right, my Facebook fan page is mentorwithzach.net. So guys, my stuff is congruent all across the platform. So decide on a business name. Primarily, it should be your name. It should describe what you do. Okay, people should be able to know what you do when they come to your page. So you want to include keywords and make it something easy to remember. So that's one reason why I say use your name, and then you can have a tagline at the bottom of your name. So guys, when you go to my website, it's Zach Shaheed, the social media lead generation expert. That's what I do. Okay, so decide on a business name. Okay, decide on some keywords that describe what it is your business is about. And then make sure nobody else is using it, right? You want to make sure nobody else is using your name or your logo, because if you do, it can confuse your audience if somebody else is using the same name or the same logo that you're using. And also make sure that your brand, your name of your company is not deliberately confused with another, okay, with another more established business. So for instance, okay, we got Boots Shoe Company, right? But then we also have Booth's Shoe Company. So if you see, guys, when you sound that out, it sounds about the same. Okay, so this can be confusing to your audience if it's two shoe companies that sound exactly the same. So you want to make sure nobody can confuse your brand with anybody else's. So again, have the same color scheme on all of your social media sites, on your website and offline. All of your stuff should be congruent, guys. Have the same logo and get it professionally designed. If you guys do not have a professionally designed logo, there's a website you can go to called Fiverr.com. I think it's spelled F-I-E-R-R, Fiverr.com. You can hire somebody for $5 to build you a professionally designed logo. So you want to make sure your logo is professionally designed. And then have this same logo and handle on all of your social media sites. Again, I'm going back stressing being congruent. Congruency is very important. You want people to hit any of your pages, your website, your social media pages, and they see the same things, guys, the same color scheme, the same handles, same logos, everything. And then make sure you go and register an account on all social medias, guys, even the ones you don't plan on using. So just like I told you guys, I have a LinkedIn, I have a Pinterest, I have an Instagram, okay, I have a Twitter. Now, I primarily use Facebook. I have Twitter on autopilot. So every post you see me make on Twitter is on autopilot. All the other platforms, guys, I really don't use. I'm just now starting to get back into Instagram, but I primarily use Facebook. But you want to have a presence on all social media so nobody else can come on and, have a presence over you, especially if you're in the same niche. So you want to have a presence on all the social media sites. And this will stop other people from hijacking your name. So if you already have a presence, guys, and your name is out there, nobody can use your name. And you want to make sure you also register all the extensions you are using for your domain name. So like I have ZachShaheed.com, I have ZachShaheed.net, I have all of these, guys, because I want to make sure that nobody can buy a domain name with my name in it. And you can go to GoDaddy, GoDaddy.com, and buy these domain names for cheap. You can buy like 10 domain names for $11, okay? So you can find them real cheap, but you want to go get your own branded custom domain name so nobody else can use your domain and your name. So guys, you want to make sure you get things set up so that whenever somebody sees your logo or hears your business name or sees your handle, they automatically think of you. The same way we go back to the beginning of the PowerPoint, guys. When somebody sees that Apple logo, when somebody sees the Coca-Cola logo or that Nike swoosh, they already know what they're going to get. They already know what to expect. And you want people to do the same thing for your brand. You want them to know what they are going to get when they see your logo or they see your handle. And guys, that's it for this live Zach Fact. Okay, talking about branding on social media. Hope you guys got some value from that. Yeah, hope you guys got some value from that. If you did, as always, guys, make sure you share this video out. Tag your teams in it. Anybody that you know that's looking to build a brand on social media, make sure you share this out with them. Also, make sure you visit my blog, mentorwithzach.net, for additional training on how you can build your business properly using social media. So until next time, guys, Zach Shaheed. I will see you guys on the next live Zach Fact. Peace.